take the orange, white and green bombard, double in town. But in 21, Britannia's sons were forced to earn their pay. And the black and tans, like lightning, ran from the rifles of the IRA. They burned their way through Munster and lay Leinster on the rack. In Connacht and in Ulster marched the men of brown and black. They shot down wives and children in their own heroic way. And the black and tans, like lightning, ran from the rifles of the IRA. Young Kevin Barry High, a lad of 18 years. Cork City's flames lit up the sky, but the brave boys feel no fear. The Cork Brigade with hand grenades in ambush waiting lay. And the black and tans, like lightning, ran from the rifles of the IRA. The tans were got, taken out and shot by the brave and the valiant few. Sean Tracy, Denny Lacey, and Tom Barry's gallant crew. Though we're not free yet, we won't forget until our dying day. How the black and tans, like lightning, ran from the rifles of the IRA. I'll sing you a song of Rowan the town. When the green flag went up and the brown flag came down, was the neatest and sweetest thing ever you saw. When they played that great game they called Erin Gobra. God bless gallant Pearse and his comrades who died. Tom Clark, MacDonough, McDermott, McBride, and here's to James Connolly who gave one hurrah and faced the machine guns for Erin Gobra. One of our leaders was down in Ringsend for the honour of Ireland to uphold and defend. He had no veteran soldiers but volunteers raw, playing sweet mother music for Erin Gobra. For Kent and his comrades like lions that day, on the south Dublin Union poured death and dismay. But what was that of when the invaders men saw all the dead Carney soldiers on Erin Gobra? A great foreign captain was raving that day, saying, "Give me 1 hour and they blow you away." But a big mother bullet got stuck in his jaw, and he died of lead poison on Erin Gobra. Glory to Dublin, to her due renown. In the long generations her fame will go down, and the children will tell how their forefathers saw the red blaze of freedom o'er Erin Gobra.
those armoured lines of marching men in squadrons passed me by. No pipe did hum, no battle drum did sound its dread tattoo, but the Angelus bells or the Liffey swell rang out o'er the foggy dew. Right proudly high over Dublin town, they hung out the flag of war. 'Twas better to die 'neath an Irish sky than Sue Black, Sue Del Bar. And from the plains of Royal Mead, strong men came hurrying through, while Britannia's Huns with their long-range guns sailed out o'er the foggy dew. 'Twas England bade our wild geese go, that small nations might be free, but their lonely graves are by Sylva's waves on the fringe of the great North Sea. Oh, had they died by Pierce's side, on board with Cahill Brew, their names we would keep where the Fenians sleep, 'neath the shroud of the foggy dew. But the bravest fell as the requiem bell rang mournfully and clear, for those who died at Eastertide in the springtime of the year. And the world did gaze with deep amaze at those fearless men but few, who bore the fight so that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew. Who bore the fight so that freedom's light might shine through the foggy dew, might shine through the foggy dew, might shine through the foggy dew. And back through the glen I rode again, and my heart with grief was sore, for I parted then with valiant men, whom I never will see no more. But to and fro in my dreams I go, and I'd kneel and pray for you, for slavery fled, oh glorious dead, when you fell in the fog.
Read the roll of honor for Ireland's bravest men. We must be united in memory of the 10. England, you're a monster. Don't think that you have won. We will never be defeated while Ireland has such sons. In those dreary H-block cages, 10 brave young Irishmen lay, hungering for justice while their young lives ebbed away, for their rights as Irish soldiers and to free their native land. They stood beside their leader, the gallant Bobby Sands. Now they mourn Hughes in Balahi, Ray McCreesh in Armagh Hills, in those narrow streets of Derry. They miss O'Hara still. They so proudly gave their young lives to break Britannia's hold. Their names shall be remembered as history unfolds. So read the roll of honor for Ireland's brave you have won. We will never be defeated while Ireland has such sons. Through the war-torn streets of Ulster, the black flags did sadly wave to salute 10 Irish martyrs, the bravest of the brave. Donald, Martin Hurson, Kevin Lynch, Kieran Doherty. They gave their lives for freedom with Thomas McElwee. Michael Devine from Derry, you were the last to die. With your 9 brave companions, with a martyred dead you lie. Your souls cry out, remember, our deaths were not in vain. Fight on and make our homeland a nation once again. So read the roll of honor for Ireland's bravest men. We must be united in memory of the 10. England, you're a monster. Don't think that you have won. We will never be defeated while Ireland has such sons. No, we'll never be defeated while Ireland has such sons.
The higher you build your barriers, the taller I become. The more that you take my rights away, the faster I will run. You can't deny me, you can't decide to turn your face away, no matter, 'cause there's something inside so strong. And I know that I can make it. You're doing me wrong, so wrong. I thought that my pride was gone. No, no. Something inside so strong. Oh, no, no. Something inside so strong. The more you refuse to hear my voice, louder I will sing. You hide behind your walls of Jericho, your life will come tumbling. In my blessing time, you squander wealth that's mine. My light will shine so brightly it will blind you. 'Cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. You're doing me wrong, so wrong. I thought that my pride was gone. No, no. Something inside so strong. Something inside so strong. Oh, no, no, no. Something inside so strong. Brothers and sisters, when they insist we're just not good enough, but we know better. We'll just look him in the eyes and say, we're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. We're gonna do it anyway. 'Cause there's something inside so strong. I know that I can make it. You're doing me wrong, so wrong. Thought that my pride was gone. No, no. Something inside so strong. Our day is coming. Something inside so strong. Our day is coming. Something inside so strong. Oh, Jockey Ireland. Something inside so strong.
got. You gotta learn how to beat the whole lot. He used to ring the bells in the belfry. Now he's gonna fly Jack Dempsey. That's my brother Sylvester. He got a roll of 40 medals on his chest. He killed 50 batmen in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, don't push. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg and a punch that will sink a battleship. Takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. Sylvester. He thought he'd take a trip to Italy. He thought that he'd go by sea. He dived off the harbor in New York, and he swam like a man from Cork. He saw the Lusitania in distress. He put the Lusitania on his chest. He drank all the water in the sea, and he walked all the way to Italy. That's my brother Sylvester. He got a roll of 40 medals on his chest. He killed 50 batmen in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, don't push. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg and a punch that will sink a battleship. Takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up. Sylvester. He thought he'd take a trip to old Japan. They brought out the big brass band. He played every instrument they got. What a lad, he played the whole lot. The old church bell will ring. The old church choir will sing. They all turned out to wish him best. My big brother Sylvester. That's my brother Sylvester. He got a row of 40 medals on his chest. He killed 50 batmen in the West. He knows no rest. Think of the man, don't push. Plenty of room for you and me. He's got an arm like a leg and a punch that will sink a battleship. Takes all the army and the navy to put the wind up.